Deep in the heart of Africa lies a land untouched by time. This is the Serengeti, a vast ecosystem in Tanzania, East Africa. Serengeti means endless plains in Maasai, and the name rings true. Imagine a sea of golden grass stretching as far as the eye can see. Dotted with acacia trees, these plains are home to an unparalleled diversity of life. The Serengeti is much more than just grasslands. It encompasses a variety of habitats, from woodlands to rivers. Join me as we journey into this untamed wilderness to explore the wonders that await. From the smallest insects to the largest mammals, every creature plays a vital role. We'll encounter predators and prey, locked in an age-old dance of survival. The Serengeti is not just a national park, it's a World Heritage Site. This ecosystem provides vital services, from regulating climate to purifying air and water. But this natural wonder is under threat. Human encroachment, climate change, and poaching all cast a shadow over the Serengeti's future. We must act now to protect this irreplaceable treasure for generations to come. Join me as we delve deeper into the Serengeti's intricate web of life. This is a story of survival, a story of resilience, and a story that needs to be told. The Serengeti is not a monotonous expanse of grass. It's a rich tapestry of different landscapes, each with its own unique character. Imagine vast, open grasslands stretching as far as the eye can see. These are the Serengeti's iconic plains, home to the largest herds of grazing animals on Earth. Venture north, and the landscape transforms. Rolling hills covered in acacia woodlands emerge, providing shade and shelter to a different array of creatures. To the west, the Grumeti River carves its way through the plains, a lifeline for the Serengeti's inhabitants. Crocodiles bask on its banks, their jaws agape, while hippos wallow in its cool waters. And then there are the kopjes, granite outcrops that rise dramatically from the plains. Lions often use them as vantage points, their roars echoing across the vast expanse. But the Serengeti's most awe-inspiring spectacle is undoubtedly the Great Migration. Every year, over 2 million wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles embark on an epic circular journey, following the rains in search of fresh grazing. Witnessing this mass movement of animals is a truly humbling experience. The migration is a continuous flow of life, a testament to the power of instinct and the relentless cycle of nature. The journey is fraught with danger. Hungry predators lie in wait, eager to pick off the weak and the stragglers. Yet, despite the risks, the migration continues. The cycle of life and death plays out on an epic scale, a reminder of the delicate balance that governs this ecosystem. An ancient rhythm, life and death on the plains. The Serengeti is a land of stark contrasts, where life and death coexist in a delicate balance. The abundance of prey supports a remarkable diversity of predators. Lions, with their regal manes, rule the plains, their roars echoing through the night. Cheetahs, the fastest land animals on Earth, rely on their incredible speed to chase down gazelles, and the ever-present threat of human encroachment casts a long shadow over the Serengeti's future. Guardians of the Plains, the Serengeti's iconic Big Five. The Serengeti is home to an astonishing array of wildlife, but it is perhaps most famous for its Big Five: the lion, the elephant, the leopard, the buffalo, and the rhinoceros. The lion, with its majestic mane and thunderous roar, is the undisputed king of the beasts. The elephant, the largest land mammal on Earth, is a symbol of strength and wisdom. The leopard, sleek and powerful, is a master of stealth and camouflage. The buffalo, with its massive horns and thick hide, is a formidable opponent. And then there is the rhinoceros, an ancient and endangered creature. Rhinos are solitary animals, their distinctive horns used for defense and display. Poaching for their horns has decimated rhino populations across Africa, making their presence in the Serengeti all the more precious. A symphony of life beyond the Big Five. But the Serengeti's biodiversity extends far beyond the iconic Big Five. This vast ecosystem teems with life, from the smallest insects to the tallest giraffes. Gazelles, with their graceful leaps and boundless energy, graze in vast herds. Zebras, their stripes a dazzling display of nature's artistry, mingle with the wildebeest during the Great Migration. Giraffes, with their towering necks and gentle eyes, browse on the leaves of acacia trees. And above it all, the sky is alive with birds. Vultures, with their keen eyesight, soar on thermals, ever watchful for the next meal. The Serengeti is a constant reminder of the circle of life, the delicate balance between predator and prey. The abundance of herbivores supports the predators, and the predators, in turn, keep the herbivore populations in check. Cheetahs sprint across the plains, their sleek bodies a blur of motion as they pursue their prey. Lions, working together, stalk their target, their movements coordinated and precise. Smaller predators, such as jackals, hyenas, and wild dogs, also contribute to the ecosystem. Even the smallest creatures, such as dung beetles, play a vital role, breaking down animal waste and recycling nutrients back into the soil. The Serengeti is much more than just a breathtaking spectacle. It's a vital resource for both wildlife and people. This vast ecosystem provides a sanctuary for countless species, many of which are endangered or threatened elsewhere. The Serengeti's protected status allows these animals to thrive, ensuring their survival for generations to come. The park's diverse habitats support a remarkable variety of life, making it a biodiversity hotspot of global significance. It's a major economic driver for Tanzania, attracting tourists from all corners of the globe. Tourism provides much-needed revenue for the country, supporting local communities and funding conservation efforts within the park. The Serengeti is a prime example of how conservation and economic development can go hand in hand. While tourism plays a vital role in supporting the Serengeti, it also presents significant challenges. The influx of visitors, while economically beneficial, can put a strain on the park's delicate ecosystem. Vehicle traffic, if not carefully managed, can disturb wildlife, damage vegetation, and pollute the environment. Sustainable tourism practices, such as limiting visitor numbers in sensitive areas, are crucial for minimizing the negative impacts of tourism. Education and awareness are also key. Tourists must be informed about the importance of respecting the environment and the wildlife that call it home. By working together, we can ensure that tourism remains a force for good in the Serengeti. Protecting a natural treasure like the Serengeti is an ongoing endeavor requiring constant vigilance and a multifaceted approach. Anti-poaching efforts are paramount in the fight to safeguard the park's iconic wildlife. Rangers patrol the vast expanse, often risking their lives to protect elephants from ivory poachers and rhinos from those seeking their horns. Community outreach programs play a vital role in fostering a sense of shared responsibility for the park's well-being. By working closely with local communities, educating them about the importance of conservation, and providing alternative livelihood opportunities, park authorities can help reduce human-wildlife conflict. Scientific research is another crucial element of Serengeti conservation. By studying the park's ecosystems, scientists can provide valuable data to inform management decisions and ensure the long-term health of the ecosystem. The Serengeti, for all its wild beauty, does not exist in isolation. It is, in fact, an island of wilderness in a sea of human activity. One of the most pressing threats is habitat fragmentation. Roads, fences, and settlements carve up the landscape, disrupting animal migration routes and isolating populations. Climate change adds another layer of complexity. The Serengeti is already experiencing the impacts of a changing climate, from more frequent and severe droughts to altered rainfall patterns. These changes can have cascading effects throughout the ecosystem, affecting everything from plant growth to animal behavior. And then there is the ever-present threat of poaching. As human populations grow and expand around the Serengeti, encounters between people and wildlife become increasingly common. This conflict, often rooted in competition for space and resources, can have devastating consequences for both humans and animals. For pastoralist communities living on the fringes of the park, livestock depredation by predators can lead to significant economic losses. Similarly, crop raiding by elephants and other herbivores can threaten livelihoods and food security. Human-wildlife conflict can also result in injuries and even fatalities on both sides. Addressing human-wildlife conflict requires a delicate balancing act. It demands finding solutions that protect both human lives and livelihoods, while ensuring the long-term survival of wildlife populations. Despite the challenges facing the Serengeti, there is hope on the horizon. Dedicated individuals and organizations are working tirelessly to protect this natural treasure. Education and awareness are paramount. By teaching local communities about conservation, we can create a generation that values its natural heritage. Sustainable tourism also plays a crucial role. Innovation offers fresh hope. From cutting-edge technologies to community initiatives, the Serengeti, with its unparalleled biodiversity, is a global treasure. The Serengeti whispers a powerful message, one that transcends borders and cultures. It speaks of interconnectedness, of the delicate balance of nature, and of our profound responsibility to protect the planet we call home. This land, with its boundless plains and teeming life, reminds us that we are not separate from nature, but intrinsically linked to its fate. The challenges facing the Serengeti are not unique. Across the globe, wild places are under pressure, threatened by human encroachment, climate change, and the relentless pursuit of short-term gain. But just as these challenges are interconnected, so too are the solutions. What we do here, in the heart of Africa, matters not just for the Serengeti, but for the future of life on Earth. Conservation is not a spectator sport. It requires active participation, a willingness to make conscious choices that benefit both people and the planet. From supporting sustainable businesses to reducing our ecological footprint, every action, no matter how small, can make a difference. The Serengeti calls on us to be more than just admirers of its beauty. It challenges us to become its champions, its stewards, its voice in a world that too often prioritizes profit over preservation. It's a call to action, an invitation to join a global movement of individuals, communities, and organizations working to create a future where both people and wildlife can thrive. Protecting a natural wonder like the Serengeti requires a multi-pronged approach, a tapestry of efforts woven together by a shared vision of a sustainable future. It starts with education, with fostering a deep understanding and appreciation for the natural world. By teaching future generations about the intricate web of life, we empower them to become responsible stewards of our planet. Supporting sustainable tourism is another crucial step. By choosing eco-friendly lodges, respecting wildlife viewing guidelines, and minimizing our impact on the environment, we can ensure that tourism continues to benefit both local communities and the Serengeti's ecosystem. Advocating for policy changes that promote conservation is equally important. By supporting legislation that protects wildlife habitats, combats climate change, and promotes sustainable development, we can create a more favorable environment for the Serengeti and other wild places around the world. And let us not forget the power of individual action. Reducing our consumption, choosing sustainable products, and making conscious choices in our daily lives can collectively make a significant impact. Every step we take towards a more sustainable lifestyle is a step towards a brighter future for the Serengeti. Imagine a future where the Serengeti's plains thunder with the hooves of migrating wildebeest, where lions roar across the savannah and the circle of life continues unbroken. It's a future worth fighting for, preserving the Serengeti's wild beauty and biodiversity. This future is within reach, but it requires a collective effort, a shared commitment to conservation. The Serengeti is a beacon of hope, a reminder that the wild spirit of nature endures. Let us heed the Serengeti's call and work together to keep the wild heart of Africa beating strong.